Hey everybody, welcome to another Sporcle Saturday. I'm yours truly, Pat Dooley. I'm a wrestling announcer, interviewer, commentator, anything in the wrestling business that doesn't involve getting hit with stuff or having to take bumps. I'm your man. Each and every Saturday here on my YouTube channel, I have been going to Sporcle.com for a feature I'm calling Sporcle Saturday. It's an online quiz site. I find a popular wrestling-related quiz. For example, this one's got almost 120,000 plays. And I play it here, recorded in real time. Obviously, this is pre-taped because hopefully it's a Saturday and I'm booked. But we'll get into plugs at the end of the video. But yeah, I've been doing this for a few months, having a great time with it. Last week, I came up a little short on Royal Rumble Final Four. I came up just short of 80% on that after having got 100 2 weeks in a row. So a little bummed about that, hoping I can rebound with this quiz called Gimme Five, which looks like it is giving me categories with 5 answers. I give the 5 answers. There are 12 prompts, and I have 10 minutes to get all 60. Seems fairly straightforward. I'm trying really hard not to look at the prompts in advance. So let's see how I do. Starting the quiz now. First 5 members of the NWO: Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan, Ted DiBiase, and Syxx. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The Giant joined before Syxx. First 5 WWE champions of the 2000s. Big Show, yeah. And then he lost it to Rock? No. Who won it in Mankind? Who won it in between in 2000? Triple H, yeah. The Rock, Angle, and Austin? Yeah. Participants in Money in the Bank other than the winner Edge. This is the first one at Mania 21. Jericho, Christian, Matt Hardy, no. Shelton Benjamin. Who are the other 2? It was more guys on that level. Because it was going to be like, something that elevated a guy to the next level. I'll come back to it. Names of the Patriarch and 4 oldest sons of the Von Erich family. Guys, the Iron Claw movie looks phenomenal. Fritz Von Erich, Kerry, Kevin, David, and Mike? Yeah. First 5 wrestlers to win their first title at WrestleMania. Yokozuna, Ultimate Warrior, Randy Savage, gave me Austin, Shawn Michaels. 5 members of the 97 version of the Hart Foundation: Bret and Owen Hart. Okay, so it's going to make me say Bret, Owen, Jim Neidhart, Brian Pillman, and the British Bulldog. 5 wrestlers with the most cruiserweight title reigns other than Chris Jericho. Yeah, okay, probably Rey Mysterio. Psychosis. Juventud Guerrera. Does it have Psychosis spelled with the American spelling? No, okay. Most cruiserweight title reigns. Mysterio. Oh, it's counting WCW or WWE. Kidman. Helms? No. Come back to it. First 5 ECW champions following the NWA split in 94. Well, Shane Douglas. Who did he lose it? Terry Funk? Raven? Sandman? Sabu? No. Not Taz. Who am I missing in between Sandman and Raven? Come back to it. 5 members of the Spirit Squad: Mikey, Nikki, Kenny, Mitch was the one who didn't have an E at the end of his name. Kenny, Nikki, Mikey, Johnny. First 5 wrestlers to lose to The Undertaker at WrestleManias: Jimmy Snuka, Jake Roberts, Trent Gonzalez, and King Kong Bundy. First 5 holders of the WCW Championship: Ric Flair, Luger, Sting, Jeez. Ooh, that was a nice little pop in my neck. I don't know if the mic picked that up. Flair, Luger, Sting, Vader, and Ron Simmons? Heck yeah. 5 Rumble winners from 2007 to 2011. I just struggled with this last week on the Rumble Final Four. So 2011 was Del Rio. 2010 was Sheamus. No, 2012 was Sheamus. 2010 was Edge. 2009 was Orton. 2008 and 2007 Cena and who won in 2007? Mania 23. Benoit, Batista, Cena. I'm sorry, not Cena. Mysterio. Who won it the year after Rey Mysterio? That was 2007. Come back to it. Okay, so back to the other 2 people in the Money in the Bank at Mania 21. So we're looking at mid-carders in the year 2005. I got Benjamin, I got Jericho, I got Christian. Edge won it. Who were the other 2? Who else is in that match? I feel like Evan Bourne didn't come till later. Kofi Kingston? I also feel like he wasn't until later. Who else? No, it's not Cena. We know it's not Orton because it would have come up when I guessed them for other stuff. Kennedy? Henry? Kane? Okay. And there's one more. Go back to the Cruiserweight. Mysterio, Kidman, Hoovy. Who won the title a lot? It's not Kidman, I already tried. Not Helms, already tried. Tajiri? And I know it's not Jeff Hardy. Who? Why am I struggling with this? Why can't I think of cruiserweights? Ultimate Dragon? Eddie? Oh, Chavo. Go back to it. Early ECW champion. Douglas, Sandman, Raven, Funk. Who did Raven beat? It wasn't Dreamer. Bigelow was much later. Same with Taz. Oh, whoa, oops. Sorry. I missed the Z and hit the Windows key. So I need one Money in the Bank participant. I need one ECW champion. I need one Cruiserweight champion. And I need the 2007 Royal Rumble winner, which is bugging me that I cannot think of who won that Rumble. What was the main event that year? Mania 23. What was the main event of Mania 23? Oh, Undertaker. Yes, okay. Mania 21, Jericho, Christian, RVD. Huh. Really thought I had something there. One more cruiserweight, one more ECW champion, one more Money in the Bank participant. First 5 ECW champions. Douglas, Sandman. For some reason, Pitbull 2 keeps coming to mind, but I know he was only the TV champion. Mikey Whipwreck. One more cruiserweight, one more Money in the Bank. 5 wrestlers with the most cruiserweight title reigns other than Chris Jericho. Rey Mysterio, Billy Kidman, Chavo Guerrero, Juventud Guerrera, and Disco Inferno. Alex Wright. Nope. Who did I miss? Chris Benoit was in the first Money in the Bank. Of course he was. And Dean Malenko. I should have remembered Stinko Malenko. So 58 out of 60 is not bad. 97%. It's, I'm frustrated, but that's an objectively good score. So I'm not going to beat myself too bad over it. It's a bummer that, it's 2 weeks in a row without 100. But considering at one point I went 6 weeks without one, counting my blessings, it's just a week after Thanksgiving after all. So thank you for watching. Get some quick plugs out of the way here. As I mentioned at the top, I am in the wrestling business, but not as a wrestler. Pretty much will do anything behind the scenes. I'm primarily a commentator, an announcer, an interviewer, but I've been a talking head on documentaries, podcasts, whatever. I've been on a creative team. Whatever you need that doesn't involve getting in the ring, I'm your man. You can catch me every Friday, live and in person. It's unfortunately not recorded or broadcast anywhere, but every Friday in Tullahoma, Tennessee, I'm with the Southern Wrestling Federation as their ring announcer. That's a really fun, kind of old school Southern wrestling show. So come on out, check that out. Every Wednesday, I am on Ricky Morton, from the Rock and Roll Express. He has a school in Chuckey, Tennessee. They have 2 weekly shows. Every Wednesday, I'm on their YouTube channel on the Agoji series. I'm one of the announcers there. And every other Sunday, I'm one of the announcers on Revolution. They have another show that runs on the off weeks called Uprising. I'm not on that. But I am on Revolution every other Sunday, and the Agoji series every Wednesday, plus when they do major events, I'm an announcer there as well. But if you are running a wrestling promotion, or you know someone who is, and is looking for an announcer, a commentator, an interviewer, a podcaster, a video hype man, I've done plenty of that, including for TriStar Wrestling, which is a new promotion launching in January. My friend Mike Jablonski's running that out of Hohenwald, Tennessee. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait for that first show. New Revolutions happening January 6th in Hohenwald. It's looking like it's probably going to be the first Saturday of every month following that in Hohenwald. Aside from that, I think that's all the plugs, unless in the time between me recording this and you watching it on YouTube, somebody else booked me. Check me out there. Hey everybody, don't want to interrupt myself, but here I am, and I'm only doing it as voiceover, because as you can tell, I'm not feeling great right now. But in the time since this episode was recorded, I banked a bunch of them through the end of the year, just because I knew I'd have holiday travel and stuff. I had a last-minute invitation to fly out to North Carolina to call Effie's Big Gay Thanksgiving, which was a tremendous honor. It was a great opportunity. It was so much freaking fun. Check that out on Fight Plus if you're already a subscriber. If you're not, you can buy it as a standalone on Fight as well. So much fun. So glad I got asked to do that. It was a huge opportunity. But anyway, back to the video. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next. Oh, I didn't talk about what next week's quiz is. I always talk about next week's quiz. This was an NS Cox quiz. I've played several of their quizzes. Next week, They have a quiz called Pro Wrestler Finishing Move Rumble. No idea what that's all about, but I'm going to give it a shot. Same Sporcle time, same Sporcle channel. I'll be right back here, noon Central, each and every Saturday. I will see you then.